That would be 4 figures. The people, four
Come
figures
on,
or
dude.
more.
You
The amount of
serious?
people viewing the stream or something. But you gotta start somewhere though. And grind
I
hard,
hate you fucking
grind.
faggot ass Hawaiian looking bitches that look like this with this hairstyle.
Invite me? You want me?
Appreciate whoever watching the stream. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already yet. I'm looking for my free throw.
Damn, bro, could have won that game too, bro. What?
Buy boost, Joe. Don't forget.
Nigga, it's not even that, bro. It's just this game, bro.
You said you want to boost. I'm just reminding you.
Do I have
It's
no
not slow at this point. It wasn't even this slidey the first day. All of a sudden, this shit mad slidey. Like, it's not choppy no more, and it's slidey. Like, always an issue with this stupid ass game. Niggas that make millions a year can never come, like, find what's right.
What the fuck? I cleared the fucking. I just changed my takeover by accident. I don't know, I told you I'm from the same part. I mean, but.
Like, what do you gotta do to get quick first step?
You gotta have high speed.
Lighter.
Nah, high speed with ball scheme. Yeah, be lighter
Like,
too, yeah.
what they gotta be? They gotta be higher than 84?
What, the speed with ball?
Yeah, because
That's
that's what
a
it
dope
keeps
question.
limiting me to.
You might just lower the weight a little bit. See if that helps.
Right here.
Don't do it too much to where it's strength.
And dribble moves for him was so smooth though. He moves like that yet. But if you kidding, that nigga wanna do moves like that.
You in here?
I should be.
Where's you at? Joe, you got up?
Anyway,
Nah, it just loading back.
anyway, just playing. I don't know why I seen that nigga rage. He did that, got banned.
It didn't say what?
No, I don't know. I mean, he ain't saying shit yet. Let me see if he did. I mean, I don't know his Twitter. Like.
Yo, that shit will not let me get that shit, yo.
Probably because you're small forward.
No, he ain't saying on Twitter either.
Oh, we probably need 90.
It's just because I'm a small forward. It just stays gold. It never,
Now
ever.
try to
just-
put it at 90.
Nigga, I'm at every. What you mean?
Try to see if you can get speed with ball to 90. That number.
Fucking dumbass game,
Okay,
bro.
hold
You
on.
getting fucking booted, bro.
I gotta be 6'5", 180.
Mm-mm.
That shit, bro.
93. That's not bad. Well, I mean, I didn't get the quick. I didn't get it yet. I'm just saying, like, that's what I went down to.
Yeah, that's like a number.
Said what?
6'5", 180. Up to 3.
Small, bro.
I still ain't get it.
A lot of players this year is mad tall.
I still didn't get it with 90 speed with ball, everything up.
Like niggas in the park is running 3 like shooting
I
guards.
think it's ball handle instead. It might be ball handle. Let me double check. Let me drop my wingspan.
We see one shooting guard, small forward, and maybe a big. Nowadays, niggas running man like bigger players. Or like a lot of weight and like forward
7.
centers. Yeah, forward centers and one.
Yeah, I don't think small forwards can get it. You heard?
And maybe that's what
That should just go.
I'll be dumb because everybody cares point forward.
I mean, Elijah's still over there? I gotta join that.
No, you ain't here.
You can't make that easy.
They just got in.
I'll tell Like dunks. Oh, I could I could get elite too because I got enough.
Got it.
I could get elite once I get driving back 90 and my vertical to 65. Yeah. Your playmaker hours.
I get that.
High shooting.
Send me another spot invite, please.
Send me one too. That shit feels so slidey, bro. I'm gonna go home early, my nigga.
You could get
Go home.
full contact. I mean, I'm down.
Yeah, all of them.
You made another build?
Earlier this morning. Because I had no commission on the other room. I only had 34 upgrade shit. He played good without, having so much upgrade.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm
Yes,
about to run, my nigga. Fuck
I had to
that,
get in the lab and just test
You
it
got
out.
box up?
Right the base, nigga.
I got Hall of
box,
Fame in
Hall
all
of Fame.
categories.
I mean, I just got boots.
Fuck, I just hit that shit again. Bro, I'm trying to change my badges and I keep hitting the fucking thing, bro.
Oh,
Put me again, bro.
You can't
Really?
change the badge.
Time, bro. No, I ain't trying to change that badge, bro. I'm trying to change like my regular badges. I keep thinking this fucking that one, bro.
Oh, the takeover.
Yeah, I ain't trying to change the takeover. It's the fucking badges. Yeah. You know what I mean?
when I first made my first
Yeah,
build,
good.
I was like
Gotcha.
trying to get as much bad upgrades as I could, but then I just changed my mindset and went with another thing. Now, obviously that's needed, man. You guys love it. And if they let you get Hall of Fames in every category, shit, why not? Even if it's just one. But small forwards is OP, like you get a lot of bad points.
This shit took off all my animations, my nigga. No fucking wonder, my nigga.
I'm trying to do it. Add these animations up the top. Take this shit. I need this.
Cool, what court we at? Right here in front of us? 17.
Alright. On the spot.
It's lit now, man. Contact points is quick.
What? I just open the dust.
Where?
Open the dust.
Right here?
Yeah. Okay.
How far am I to another upgrade? Oh, I see. Gotta get a
Yo, press,
decent
pull up, bro.
damage and my shooting back.
Press the dots, bro.
Shout out anybody viewing the stream. We lit, y'all.
Don't make no sense for me to even have.
Hope everybody's having a good night.
I know
Be
that
sure
shit
to
later,
hit
bro.
the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Feel free to leave a comment if you're new too. Make yourself known in my stream community.
What you think I should do, Lex? Either the two-way scoring machine at the 3 or the 3 level?
I think that 3 level.
Welcome, everybody, and thanks for joining us tonight for our presentation of college basketball. And on tap tonight, it's the Oklahoma Sooners going up against the UConn Huskies. Here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt. Looking forward to a hard-fought contest in this one.
Well, that's the beauty of college basketball in my mind. These players have so much youthful exuberance. They can go all out for every game of the season. And because the season's not as long, that plays into it as well.
Yeah, the stamina of a lot of these younger guys can seem bottomless, which only makes these games even more exciting to watch.
Here's Junior, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
I mean, you have to admire the concentration level. Junior proving he can take contact and still maintain control.
What's up?
Yeah, bro, I think hey, bro, I was gonna start streaming, but I might hold it probably like a day or two, too. You know, he's realistic. I'm maybe fine.
I mean, you played a lot of Mycareer.
You know, what I like most about Junior is how he stays confident, composed, and focused. I mean, even when he's going through a tough stretch, for a young player that's just developing, he's got a lot of self-confidence.
Pass to Barrett. To the middle. Here's Evans. Misses off the right iron.
Hey, you know, this Oklahoma Sooners basketball program really came into prominence, I think, in the late 80s. That's the first time they were a big name on the modern national stage.
And in 1988, the Sooners were runners-up in the title game. That team featured a handful of future pro players. Oklahoma's still looking for that first championship. And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Here's Junior outside. He can't get that one.
Boy, but he was close to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Fires from deep. Again, Junior missing. Here's the Sooners with the ball. 4-point game.
Yeah, that too.
Pass to Conley. Great D that time from Webb. Here's the break. Here's Macy. Good. And the assist goes to Junior.
Showing he has the ability to read a defense. Junior, fantastic. Oh my God. To set the team.
With the step back. And there's a pick. Here's Barrett. The Sooners again can't hit.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Junior outside. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Conley.
You know, there have not been a lot of pros come out of Oklahoma, but the ones that have made it have left their mark on the league because they typically were dominant as college players.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Well, and as you said, the current Sooners in the NBA were all forces of nature when they were in college.
Blake Griffin, Trae Young, and Buddy Hield, each of them either winning or considered for National Player of the Year. Not a bad representation in the NBA at all.
5 on the clock. Here's Barrett. Goes back up, and Evans lays it up and in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And Oklahoma has possession. They trail by 3. Barrett with it. Now guarded by Junior. Pass to Evans. Tries again. Count it.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up. And the UConn Huskies with a ton of players in the NBA. Kemba Walker, the big name right now, but he's just the latest in a long list. The team does a great job of identifying and developing their talent.
Pass to Conley. Shot. And he's able to get it back. Great D that time from Macy. Fast break. Here they come. And the shot is good.
Well, it's obvious that Junior is a tough kid. I mean, he play even through the contact hit.
Here's Conley.
He wasn't even high rated.
Top.
I don't know what it was.
here's Barrett.
Yeah, 6'11", because he was like Max.
Conley. There's the triple. Lamb grabs the miss.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together a good possession.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat.
Now here's Barrett. Pass to Vincent. Conley. Right wing. Here's Bailey.
Well, the big former Sooner in recent years, Trae Young. He was a huge star here with the Sooners. Now the face of the franchise and a rising star in the NBA.
But he gets it back. And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Stream right to that recommended column.
And here's Barrett. Pass to Wong. Barrett. Now here's Norris. Now Barrett. Back to Norris. The shot to stop the drought. Fletcher with the rebound. Looking back at the attention Young commanded in college, you simply couldn't leave him alone.
And you know, Young is poised, I think, to be an all-time great shooter. You know, just like he was in college, now in the NBA. I tell you what, the Sooners are glad to call him one of their own.
Well, like, my favorite one is easy blow-bys.
It's a lot better than fucking what we've been playing. Bloqueo.
Then what should be my secondary? Helps you absorb and finish through contact on layups. I might do that, because I'm not going to be doing no swing shots and nothing like that. Well, I got extreme clamps.
And as great as the UConn men's program has been, it is just a small star in the galaxy of the women's program. You talk about dominant, excellent, championships, 11 titles, and always near the top of the polls on the women's side.
The finishing moves.
They are unlike any other women's program in just about any sport.
And guys, with the UConn women, all those titles and also 6 seasons where they went undefeated, that's simply unprecedented.
And UConn basketball fans are just so spoiled between their men's and women's programs. All the titles, all the stars over the years. It's no wonder this school adores the sport of basketball.
So I got DeMar DeRozan, Elgin Wiggins, and Elgin Baylor. Yeah, Elgin Baylor is a raw legend, actually. Nigga, you see what he averaged?
But you didn't put a rebound?
I gotta look.
I have
We didn't put up offensive rebound, but defensive
it's
put
not.
up.
It's been a pretty rough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Now here's Davidson.
Two-way scoring machine at the 3.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Norris. Over Thompson. Second chance shot, and he lays it in.
And the Oklahoma Sooners, a program on the upswing. They've had deeper runs in the tournament. The future is looking bright for Sooner fans.
And here's Scott. Thompson.
Man, who's this?
Underwood with the defensive effort.
You know, he looked uncomfortable there, making plays at the rim, not his strength.
And lately, you guys, the Sooners have been more consistent in punching their ticket to the dance.
Well, you get the feeling they are really building something here. This program has a good coach, I think is moving in the right direction. I would not be surprised to see them as a dominant force for the next decade or so.
Beasley.
I was like, what?
The second chance effort. And there's the nice layup by Thompson.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
56 Fosters.
Outside Norris. Back to Davidson. Pass to Barrett. To the paint. Underwood. Norris with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 6 on the shot clock. From beyond the arc. And it's UConn with the rebound. Outside, Smith. Scott, guarded by Barrett. And Scott with the slam.
And that's how you read the floor offensively. Smith seems to always know what's going on.
And the Sooners, you guys, known more for their football program, of course, but their fans do love all sports.
You know, the football program has a more storied past, but Sooner fans love any competition, and sports get top billing in the Sooner State.
UConn with the ball. And this is the most they've led by here in the game, 13 points. Hits the three-point bomb.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass to Wong. To the right side. Right side, Barrett. Norris. Shoots over Smith. Sooners keep it alive. Back to Underwood. Barrett.
Are you serious?
Underwood, the screen. Outside, Barrett. Outside, Norris. Pass to Wong.
So brick.
Over Smith. Here's Underwood. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Throwing the contact on the shot.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Well, guys, this Oklahoma program still looking for their first national championship, although they did come close a few times.
Were the runners-up in 1947 and 1988. More recently made it to the semifinals in 2016 before falling to Villanova. Well, this team is improving and will continue to get their chance to win it all.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Smith.
Anybody tuning in on the stream, be sure to like, comment, subscribe.
Pass to Underwood.
If you're new, definitely leave a comment to engage with the Paper Chase Gaming family. You hit that sub button, you can become a member.
Here's the pick.
This is the humble beginning.
And no good trying to get that one. And we finished the first half of play. It's the Huskies up by 15.
I think the next step forward and third. Not mistaken. Didn't even let me jump, but okay.
Yeah, I could tell.
And through the first half of play, what about Junior's performance stands out?
He has been unstoppable at the offensive end, scoring with ease.
Well, he has a knack for putting the ball in the bucket. And until the defense manages to slow him down, they'll keep getting the ball in his hand.
That's my old boy.
Good jump.
I'm not even like mad at it. Right?
What's it?
We got it.
Oh, you still got it?
Let's go.
And guys, Junior is as raw of a player as they get. He didn't start playing organized ball until recently, but this program believes in him.
And you know, he only played his senior year of high school as far as basketball goes. But that was enough to impress this coach to offer him a spot on the team, and you can see the raw athleticism and the skills are starting to come along nicely too.
Junior with it, guarded now by Evans. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another at the stripe.
Well, Junior takes a lot of pride in slashing inside and finishing. He's showing you right there how dangerous he can be in that kind of situation.
I'm gonna just make it to where he could defend. Like my defensive edge, my shooting guard, and not that much slash. I could do like an 80 slash. I don't care about that. Just to finish.
Yeah, you see, I got one
Now here's
bag,
Barrett.
bro. Yep.
Pass to Evans. Here's Bailey. He's covered by Thompson. Back to Vincent. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Webb. UConn with the ball. It's an 18-point lead. Here's Bailey. He's covered by Thompson. And that one's good. Bailey.
Well, I really like the package that Red Thompson has. He's not really flashy, but uber effective. He's a combo guard, has a real nose for scoring, can knock it down from outside or attack the rim effectively.
Now here's Junior. 19 points in the game. Out to Thompson. Back to Junior. It's Red Thompson on the wing. Good! And the assist goes to Junior. Speaking of Thompson, he doesn't give you much on defense, but his offense is the selling point.
His defense should improve, but you can live with where he's at. Fortunately, he more than makes up for it with his skill set on the offensive end. He's a natural shot creator for himself as well as for others.
And the Huskies another three.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Shot.
Oh.
Here's Wong. Out to the wing.
Oof.
Barrett into the lane. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and he'll go to the line. You know, one thing that makes these games so compelling is the influx of new play styles. Some of these players could be the prototype of what's to come for the NBA.
Well, these players all bring to the court the latest ideas and techniques, stuff they picked up online or in games with friends, and they're less afraid to try new things.
Yeah, you know, they haven't really fully defined their comfort zone yet, so there's a willingness, actually an eagerness to stretch your abilities and really test yourself out there. I love that.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Now here's Junior. He's got 19.
Well, you can see Junior's grit right there. His willingness to get physical, meet the contact, and draw fouls. That bodes well for his future and actually bodes well for the present, too.
So everybody
A lot of these points are going to
Big Chase man, show up.
get. A lot of these cheese.
Hey!
So host likes gangs, man.
2K
Sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Very vital, very important. Feel free to leave a comment, get the family. Hit that subscribe button. I'm a member. If you watch this while this stream is not live, I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to leave a comment as well if you watch this after the fact.
Both good from the line that time. A big part of what elevates the excitement of these college games has got to be the die-hard fans, who are so unrelenting in their support of their teams.
You got that right. These crowds stay amped up for the entire game. The dedication of these fans is truly second to none.
Yeah, you know, these fans will do about anything to fire their teams up and give them an edge. That's why a lot of these schools...
And stolen by Junior.
I haven't upped them yet. I'm just testing them out.
Oh my goodness, what a slam from Junior. Where did that come from?
I did not expect to see that tonight. That was a dunk contest level throwdown there.
He pulled that out of nowhere. That's going to be on highlight reels for years.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance we are seeing.
Back to Thompson. Screen by Junior. Thompson outside. Pass to Banks. Back to Thompson. 5 to shoot. From the arc. The Huskies with another miss.
Only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's Wong. Jacks up the 3. And the ball out of play. The Huskies will have it.
I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Mycareer last week. Next gen 2K. On the Xbox Series X.
Here's Banks. In college basketball, rankings are everything. Do you guys have a preference between a scrappy underdog or a dominant top seed?
I got to go with that powerhouse top seed team. There's a reason those teams earned that ranking through the course of the regular season.
I love the unpredictability of these games. Always fun to see an underdog team defy expectations and grab the W. You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
The Sooners again can't hit. It's been a very successful stretch for them.
I mean, you are so right. This is quite a run they're on.
Smith, covered by Norris. Junior up top. He's got 26. Smith can't hit.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Here's Lowe, rejected by Underwood. Outside Norris. High quality look, and he sinks it.
And it's important for guards to be aggressive around the basket. You won't see any hesitation from Norris.
Junior inside, guarded by Barrett. Back to Junior. Nailed from three-point land. A contributor to any team's success is the chemistry on the floor between the players. Do you guys think the brevity of college careers makes it harder to build those bonds?
I don't think so. No, these players are studying together, practicing together, living together. You instantly form strong connections in those situations.
Hey, I agree wholeheartedly. I mean, a lot of these guys are making friendships that are going to last a lifetime with their teammates. Just one more way in which these college seasons are where players are really forged on and off the floor.
A different look for Oklahoma.
I haven't dunked one time. Like, what's up?
Thank you.
No dunks equipped.
I got posterizer.
I gotta stop doing that there.
Oh, I see what you mean. Like, you gotta buy your dunk packages and shit.
Everybody using 98 and D-Wave, bro.
That was 98. I like this build though.
98.
Two-way. Yeah, I haven't dunked on nobody yet, but I think my layup game is wild.
That 3 level, the playmaking was high enough to like just create that.
So it's Oklahoma now. Here's Hawkins. Pass to Hall. Bradley. out to the right wing. Here's Conley. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. With the best college players often leaving without playing the full 4 years, it's always interesting how much teams change year to year.
Hey, college stars are like shooting stars. Blink and you'll miss them. It's definitely one of the most interesting challenges of the college game for coaches.
Absolutely. I mean, coaches have to constantly adapt to new rosters. They're more focused on getting the best pieces to fit their strategy rather than recruiting guys to build a strategy around.
And good that time.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a given.
Here's Hawkins. Rebound by Scott. And the Huskies with possession. Banks. And they pick up 2.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close the game out. Textbook.
Pass to Hawkins. Here's Conley.
I get 12 pennies.
Over Junior. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And so it's UConn easily grabbing this one.
And leading the way was Junior, who caught fire from long range. Absolutely torched the opposition from out there.
Piled up points in a hurry. And, of course, the attention he...
I get clams off, but I don't get, it don't let me get intimidated. That's not good.
I don't think nobody can. I can get that. Maybe
Okay, those intimidated.
Yeah, you a big though. Yeah.
I get that shit.
What are you?
Wingspan.
I like 95.
Shooting guard, shooting guard.
What's your defense like, bro? Probably your,
Say that again?
have to have like 90 or something. Like 90.
No, I don't have the highest block. That's what
Yeah,
you're
not block, like something. One of the categories on defense. Like the 90s.
Oh yeah.
Forgot.
But that doesn't, the badge that's
Oh,
in the
maybe
90s
like
don't
why you dunk the ball like
intimidate at all.
Saw an opportunity to make a big play.
It's I think it's blocked.
Hey,
Block or
why'd
something.
you dunk the ball like
You gotta check.
Felt like the right time to
Shot,
energize the
Joe.
team.
Oh.
Could be a
It's,
combination.
Alright, you're gonna have to make a decision about what type of player
yeah, you
you're
gotta
gonna
look at it. Tone hit. I think it's
in this
RB on the badges and see what you
Did your
gotta
dad
up.
have made that play?
Block. I could get
Listen, coach, if I stepped out of line and don't want
intimidated
me to
now.
do it again,
There you go. But remember, just
I can make that.
take it down if you try to go as low as possible.
All right,
so
Junior,
you
I'm gonna tell you a
just get it
story.
gold, like, you know what I'm saying?
All
So
right.
you have extra.
Now, I'm at my
attribute
school.
points.
I'm bleeding
Yeah,
out
see what
colors,
I'm
but I lived on the bench.
See what I'm saying?
One particular game, everybody was in foul.
Yeah, that's what I just did right now. 70. I gotta keep my block on 74.
What's your lateral quickness?
Hey, thank you for bringing me here.
My
This place is
ain't no
amazing.
ladder.
Perimeter defense.
I come here every Monday when Madison's
95.
playing. It's so easy
You
to
can drop
get
that. Look
one-dimensional
at
with everything
look
that
at
we
the
do.
claims
Like
badge. Drop it until it turns gold
training
and up
and
at
film
1. I think
sessions
it's
and travel.
94.
And I just want to see so much that's out of that bubble.
Yeah,
you know,
94.
like I have to.
There you go.
But I
Another
lose a
attribute
whole
point you can put
I
some.
lose a badge
I haven't
point
found that thing yet.
defensively, just
No?
dropping it down.
Why
one.
not?
What's your rebound at? What's your defensive rebound at?
95.
That is a great question, especially because it's so direct.
You can put it back, I guess.
Well, that's what college is for, right?
Pause.
Figuring out who you are.
Yeah,
and
nah.
keep
If
it
I
back.
touch anything
so
else,
much,
just
if
one
you're open
time.
to it.
Yeah, that was what I was
One
saying.
time
All
to
of
drop
this
badges.
Weird though. Like,
Every
Makes me
little
so
badge.
good at soccer. In the
Like, I don't know.
If
Like,
I
I
go
lose
back
all
3
kinds of
times, I
things.
lose 3 badges.
You play for the
Yeah, it's like
Canadian
a
national
glitch
team
or
too?
something. I don't know. It's
I'm
just like
an alternate right now.
That's how
But
get all
yeah, every time I
You
get in
imagine?
line and they sing, "Oh Canada," I get chills. Like I can't wait. School lets me take assignments on the road as a special arrangement.
hold on. If my memory serves me correct, you said basketball players get the treatment.
Yeah.
That's what you
Okay.
said, right?
Yes.
Basketball.
No,
Yeah, I
football,
did.
Okay,
I
just
did.
check.
Okay,
Check.
but you
Unless
know
I
what
get
I'm
your shots
saying,
in, yeah.
right?
Look at, like I stop it
Right?
before the
Yeah, I do. Everywhere I go, people are asking me about the games, win or lose.
Especially lose.
Yeah, expectations are high, but I get it. Fans, they take everything so personal.
So I get 66 badge points.
It's hard.
I mean, 66 badge points.
That was me. I hit B.
Kind of just use a moment to handle anything I got in hand. The game is showing a video or something like that. Till I have like a pause,
Hey yo.
like a idle screen, or I don't know what to call it, back animation or something.
Bet. Good shot.
Yo. Rip. Better put corner, especially on fucking gold. 87, my nigga. My knees is too strong. Buckle. Fucked up the rotation. Yo! Shit is retarded, bro. For real.
What range is that?
Shit
Yeah, let's
bounced
try
off the
here.
kneecap, so
Try here, Joe. Okay. I see where my range at.
okay, Obey, I see you. Cash your shit.
Yo. Some 2K kicks, my nigga.
Alright, so shit's a problem.
Rick.
Hadouken.
The animation makes me like about the fall. I want to have something quick. Other one that creates a lot of space.
Does grinding do this, man? Like, what the fuck, my nigga?
All of them do that, Jordan.
Pro too. That's the winner.
Oh shit, my bad. Looking at this shit on this phone.
Good. Let's get it.
How the fuck do I get catch and shoot off?
Shit, boy.
I don't know, maybe certain number on your 3-point or something.
Oh.
Maybe like 85 or higher.
Never gonna talk about it. I don't even care no more. You got it. Okay, you got it. I just I'm gonna go with the flow for life.
Oh, where's Obey? Is there? Where Obey's there? On the mic?
Yeah. You playing?
What's that at the end behind the back you use?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm trying to find it. When you do like chain them, like
there you go.
Bang bang, that shit goes way back.
Oh, you went deep. Oh my god.
Are you in?
Just sing it.
You gotta go through that.
Spam.
Everybody need a 93 for catch and shoot, right?
Basically, what's that Curry slide animation?
I think it's the mid range you got to look at. Hit RB, you should be able to look at what needs what.
Somebody's man over here.
Oh, what happens when you hit RB?
It shows what attributes affects what badges.
What happened?
Okay, how do you do that? You know how you do the double, like, that behind the back shit, you know? Which animation is that?
Behind the back.
Oh yeah, my 3-point affects the catch and shoot, but my highest 3-point is 86, so I could only get it gold.
Which one? The first one or the last one?
Yeah, 86 is good. But you remember, plus boost should be 90 at 99.
When you was like, before you was lab and shit.
I missed.
When I was what?
I
did I shoot a 3 or did I dunk at somebody?
You shot. Yeah, shot a 3.
Talking about like the Curry behind the back?
Yeah, basically, yeah. Which animation?
That's Pro 2.
The behind the back's moving?
I'm stuck in the paint.
I don't get hot zone 100. I gotta be like a 90.
I forgot which one it is. I don't know if it's behind the back. I don't think it's behind the back. Moving, that's different. But I know it's Pro 2. You gotta look at it. You gotta look
category,
at it.
it has to be that.
Just let the animation run.
I think it's that because they don't give you no other category that's behind the back.
Appreciate it.
Just look at every Pro 2. And I know it's not moving behind the back, so don't look at that one. And then it'll show you, like, it'll literally do Curry shit.
It's not a side.
Let it play through. Let it play through. No, it's not a side though. I think it's behind the back skate. Right behind the back skate.
It is. Not side to the skates. Moving step back.
Oh shit.
Nigga stonewalled him.
Alright, that's me out of go.
It's not moving behind the back, right?
This nigga just stepped up to me for no reason. This nigga next to me, dick.
It looks like you're like.
Wait, who stepped up? Y'all stepped up?
Yeah, I think they did.
I don't know, one of y'all did.
You have to change it though, right?
In
order for it to give you that little.
I never stepped off at all.
I'm the one who hit B by accident.
And it throws, like, kind of like makes you, step all the way back.
Sounds about right.
I really like that, the video when you did that shit. Basically, that should create mad space when we do that.
Yeah, so you gotta have 90 3 in order to get catch and shoot half.
You know what's crazy, man? I'm not even running that shit.
What, catch and shoot? Yeah, I'll run that shit gold. Like, I don't care about running it gold.
I'm not using that shit at all.
Shout out who was ever tuned in on the stream, man. Loyalty is royalty. Low key stream right now, you know what I mean? It's cool though. I really enjoy streaming and just in general. Shout out anybody tuned in, anybody that just tuned in, appreciate you. Consider hitting that like button.
We got some ops in here.
Really helps out the stream grow for sure.
Oh, fat.
Consider hitting that subscribe button if you haven't already. You can leave a comment. DB, yo, shout out to you, buddy. What's going on?
See?
I'm on the Xbox, buddy.
I gotta take over for that.
Get on that Xbox right now. Get another game going.
We're done.
Lining out here for badges and whatnot.
I don't know why it was so late.
Yo, DB, man, you just solid hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already.
I be out here catching them shits and just dunking and going
I don't know
crazy.
why 2K, like, I think think cocaine broke my nigga because of the fucking bitch.
Trying to help the channel grow out, man.
So hold on, there's no way.
More likes, more subs, more to put me on that recommend tab. That really helps create exposure more. Appreciate it.
Maybe we'll speak on it. Switch up. Yeah, perfect.
And honestly, PS4 and PS5, should I say, and Xbox is not too different.
Look at that shit. Oh,
as much as people want to like nitpick, whatever.
I think using Dante Exum, you'd know he blew it.
Same, man.
What's the jump shot that's OP in this game right now? I don't need anything.
So everybody just getting their PS5
today too, man. Change my shit.
I'm just glad everybody's being able to experience the new 2K.
Curry?
And you don't have any next gen consoles.
Yeah, but yours is faster.
I got 3/4 speed.
Wishing well for everybody that they get their hands on.
Yeah, it's a custom jump shot.
In the meantime, for people to tune in.
Oh, shit. Jump shot creator.
Right here on this channel.
You know Alex Williams. Airball Alex Williams.
You see my team.
You don't know her show? Bro, what?
With like a bus sometimes.
Yes! She's one of the top national college basketball influencers, and she's blowing up with a Dope Blunt podcast and video channel. You gotta take it seriously.
Yeah, Tony, you gotta go in though.
Has definitely
I'll
check out. No, you gonna do it now because she's all over you. Right here, she singled you out for the challenge. Throw down. And she even hit me on my socials to make sure.
Any day ones stop by day 2. Or you what we're gonna do the stream later on.
Yo, Curry's your base, bro?
Any of my subs, any of my noted games.
I have a good jump shot, my base felt mad slow.
Curry's my base. I just hate that it's not full speed.
So I meet this challenge and then what? I'm sure shit how you gonna shut up. And if I don't
like
shit, bury you. I seen it happen before. Stone Cold Ruthless.
Appreciate y'all.
Oh shit, I'm bugging.
Fine. She wants to go, we can go. I ain't never been afraid of a challenge.
Ashma too. It's worth pulling up.
Something on his jump shot too.
All that good stuff helping change flow out.
That is all I really see.
It's a humble beginning, y'all.
Hello and welcome. It's time for college basketball, brought to you by 2K Sports. And tonight it'll be the UConn Huskies going up against the Syracuse Orange. I'm Forrest Hunt, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we are just as excited as you are to see what this game has in store.
One great thing about college basketball, anything can happen. Scouting reports and standings are all well and good, but it's really a surprise every time.
Absolutely. I mean, these players are all improving at a rapid rate at this stage of their careers, and because of that, you can never count out an underdog.
Junior drives in, and you can count him. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Oh, I really like the determination from Junior on this play. Took the foul and still got the hoop. Well done.
No, I sold the bag 3 times in a row. I'm a fucking bum.
Let me edit something in my description, y'all.
So?
Give me that shit, little ass nigga. Contact, I set him up.
Hey.
Shit, boy.
Finally, damn, bro.
Still Joanna, man.
Facts. I'm gonna go crazy. Give me a second. Go crazy. Try to get used to this shit still.
Yeah, I wanna get used to the defense, bro. I get used to the defense. What?
The guy kind of look like Kyle Kuzma in the face. What the fuck?
Damn, I can't believe I missed. My bad.
Good. Mad. I only got slashed. I got back door. Crazy, man.
Nah, bro.
Shit for show something. I could have had takeover right there.
Yeah, bro. I just can't wait till I get used to my build, bro. I ain't used to him yet. My first day on the part.
I tipped.
And edit that I do not own the rights to this.
Oh damn, you got a run through my belt.
Good. No, you good.
I'm not on the rights to any music to take on play on the internet. It's not letting me do that.
Now here's Miller. Pass to Wolf. Miller. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Webb. Junior outside. And the Huskies another three.
Well, for a long time, Syracuse has been a major player in college hoops. They've been a tough competitor since the 70s. Very rarely will they not be a presence in the tournament at the end of the season.
West for three. First shot, first basket. He is out of the blocks fast.
One way West shows his leadership for the Orange is like this, picking them right back up and erasing the three at the other end.
Now here's Thompson. And it's Junior missing. As you said with the Orange, they've been successful for decades.
When you think about program cornerstones, you've got to think Dave Bing for the Syracuse Orange. I mean, this Hall of Famer spent 3 years with the Orange and was dominant in his time. I really believe he laid the first foundational bricks for what became an outstanding basketball program at Syracuse.
Junior outside. And James pulls it down. Here's Syracuse now. A piece of it. Miller with it. Thompson picks him up. And the ball out of play. The Huskies will have it. Junior up top. Defended by Miller. Banks. And that one hits back iron. Syracuse, you guys, no stranger to tough competition. They switched conferences back in 2013, and they've always played tough competition.
The Orange aren't shy about wanting to play against the best opponents possible. The conference switch dampened some of their great rivalry games, but without a doubt, they are in one of the elite college basketball conferences. Great to see Junior stretch the floor. That kind of work will do wonders for his team's spacing.
Outside Miller, pass to Starks. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Banks in the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
That's how his coaches wanted Junior playing the game at full speed, staying active, driving, not waiting around.
Pass to James. Wolf. Inside West. Miller with it. From 11 feet away. That shot off. Now UConn takes it the other way. On the wing, Junior. He's got 11.
Syracuse has one title to its name, but a lot of near misses too. Clearly, you look at the tournament history for the Orange, a lot of highs and lows for sure.
UConn in the lead. From deep.
Oh, Joe.
And James pulls it down.
You had it.
Outside Miller. Pass to James. Wolf. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Miller. James on the shot clock. Here's Starks. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. UConn the foul.
They don't do that anymore. It hasn't been stupid. They did it a couple times.
Oh, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Come on, bro. I'm trying to use the next thing.
Doing me like, oh, fuck.
I don't know who gave you an OT though, man. Was that OT? That just be a corner with me. You shoot the first one. Just cash with us. Hey, bitch. What? What? How do you even fucking let me jump? Did you have me putting on my head while I'm pressing water?
Now a timeout called by UConn.
Timeout. Start it.
Oh, come on, 2K. Don't do that to me. Oh!
It's called. This fucking white nigga with a mohawk fucking jumped in front of me. Not even trying to get the board and still fucking. Hey.
I made my nigga the way I want him now.
What takeover you used?
He's off on the second.
I don't think there's any question about it. Carmelo Anthony, clearly the most famous Orange graduate, but you know what? There have been a fair amount of NBA players that have come from that program as well.
Syracuse will usually have a player or two that could play at the next level. Often they'll recruit players who will be great in college, and a lot of their best players have stuck around for 4 years because of that.
Now here's Nelson. Syracuse, no good that time either.
Got a defensive bad just sitting there.
Junior inside. Sanders defending. Back to Junior. And a great assist by Thompson. That one goes in.
And even though he's young, Junior already showing the potential to become an elite scorer from all 3 levels.
And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul.
Nah, hell no. I just let it go lit.
Had anybody tuned in on the stream locked in? Outside. Should hit the like and subscribe button, become a part of the
Pass to Sanders. Now Nelson.
Whoa. I don't like this.
Feel free to leave a comment to introduce yourself to the family. That
was fucking die, man.
You got any questions or
here's Wolf. Now here's West.
Feel free to grab and ask about that.
James pass to Wolf. And here's West. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Miller. Syracuse, no good that time either. You guys, many are wondering if Junior is stepping into a leadership role with this team. The fans feel he's a key star to this program's success this season, and he should be a leader.
Tell you what, there are a lot of upperclassmen who can lead the way on this team, and yet you can't argue that Junior has the talent that warrants a leadership role, even though he's only a freshman.
West on the wing. Pass to James. Out to the left wing.
Yeah.
Here's Wolf. To the right side. Shot clock at 6. And here's Miller. Launches it. Porter grabs the board.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Outside, West. Back to Miller.
Bitch pussy.
That was like
the slam dunk by Dennis. And it's the Huskies with the ball.
at that time.
And you know, Junior, the son of the legendary Duke. You know, Duke was a standout from Newark in his own right. But unfortunately and sadly, he passed just before Junior started playing organized basketball.
And you have to wonder if that's what spurred Junior to take up the family sport. Junior has probably heard all about the greatness of Duke his whole life. Now it's time for him to write his own name in Newark lore.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Huskies out in front, leading by 17. And about halfway through, what have you seen from Junior thus far?
He's scoring with real efficiency, making it look pretty easy offensively.
Great shot selection and an instinct for scoring the ball. His talent level is obvious, and he's having his way.
Pro general now.
What?
Better put on.
Here's West.
Somebody got on though.
Good work defensively by Red Thompson. Here's Junior outside. Another miss by Junior.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Pass to James. Wolf, covered by Junior. Now here's Starks. Shoots over Webb. Starks, no good.
You know, one thing that Syracuse has really contributed to basketball is their zone. In fact, it's hard to watch a team play 2-3 zone and not think about Syracuse. They played that defense effectively for as long as Boeheim has been the coach there.
For a long time, it was a hallmark of the Orange. The 2-3 zone forces teams to beat you from the outside as they crowd the paint. The Orange made it successful by closing out and never giving up those easy shots.
Here's Wolf. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Outside, West.
Somebody got it.
Pass to Wolf. And here's Miller.
Got Hall of Fame claims.
To the paint. And he banks in the layup.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
And the Huskies call time here.
So it's pretty much the same cutscenes?
Yeah, more or less, but they got something different for everything. 1 or 2 different situations. You could go to the G League and you could stay in college.
Stay in college.
But yeah, for multiple years.
So both teams making some changes here.
Oh, but you gotta stay for the 4 if you commit to stay, or you can leave whenever. Like, obviously, you could go to every other night.
What happened?
Like, you have to play all 4 years in college, or?
No.
Here's Junior.
I did that for
27 points for him.
Well, you know, the Orange have one title for all their success in college hoops, and they've had plenty over the years. They got it done in 2003, crowned as champions. Melo led the way. It was an absolutely fantastic tournament run, and really was a crowning achievement for the program.
And the dunk by Junior.
Emphatic throwdown that time by Junior. You watch this guy play, and you can see the grit. You can almost feel it. He developed that grit growing up in Newark, New Jersey.
They're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Nelson. And that one's good. And you guys, beyond Melo, there were a handful of other players on that team that would go on to play for them.
They beat some tough teams in the tournament as well. It was a long-awaited moment for Orange fans. Those who were around will never forget that 2003 team.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Now here's Sanders. Pass to James. Thompson grabs the board. And it's the Huskies with the ball. 21-point lead. That's the biggest in the game. And the dunk by Junior.
Look out now. Junior is hot and feeling it right now.
And here's Dean. The spectacle of college basketball is certainly one of its big draws. These young athletes are giving 100% effort for every minute of the game.
That's why I think you get such an exciting pace for these games at this level. These players are really hungry to go out there and prove themselves on the big national stage.
Yeah, every player on the floor is looking to have a career-making performance. Who knows? Could be some NBA scouts out there in the crowd tonight.
Why are you backing like that?
Junior with it. Sanders covering. Pass to Fletcher. Banks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
So both teams changing it up here.
Back on track.
threes, bro. That's what I mean.
Pampers.
Oh my God, bro.
Now Nelson. Pass to Sanders. Back to Nelson.
Bro, this nigga. Just bumping like a
Starks with
everybody tweaking on that
Dean
stream,
outside.
man. YouTube vibes.
Nelson.
YouTube live.
To the middle. Here's Starks.
Whoever's locked
Dish,
in.
and the layup goes in.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Pass to Smith.
So if you like and subscribe up already.
Beasley. Now Scott.
What am I doing?
That live chat, look, that chat box.
Over Sanders.
We need stop.
Here's Thompson. And
Yeah,
that's
bro,
good. A nice job on the glass, and they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
I don't get that shit, bro.
Dean
20%
with the
right
ball,
there.
and Smith picks him up defensively.
Right.
Starks, no good. Given how players come and go from college teams, the only real consistency we get year to year are the coaches.
Well, you know, that and the mascots. But absolutely, for a lot of these teams, coach is kind of the de facto star. And given how rapidly the lineups change, it's really a unique challenge to succeed as a coach at this level because of all the roster turnover every couple of years.
I have to agree with that. You're constantly reshaping your approach in reaction to your latest recruits and losses. It's an impressive balancing act they have to pull off.
I think they should just let your page move really, bro. Because sometimes when you put your hand up, bro, it'll slow you down, bro. It shouldn't be like that, bro. Like if you're running towards somebody with your hand up, it shouldn't just slow you down like that. Like it makes no sense on that. Yeah,
And it didn't work.
And down.
I want to change the bag real quick. Come on.
And my corner, bro.
Come on.
It's like my badges don't save like once I get off the court. I don't know, shit's dumb. It's a lot of shit they gotta fix. And it's little shit though, like, but it's just little shit that matters.
I wonder that speed too, motherfucker.
And here are the Huskies. Here's Junior, and the dunk by Junior.
Well, that's exactly what his coaches want from him. They want Junior attacking the rim and playing with energy at that end of the floor.
Outside Miller, pass to James.
Yeah.
Let's go from 3. It's rebounded by UConn. One thing that makes these games extra special to me is that we could be seeing parts of the future NBA championship team out there.
You know, if only you could pick them out, right? Forecast the future a bit. I agree. That question in the back of your mind, is this a future MVP? Adds another layer of interest.
It's tough to think about how many of these players have that dream for themselves, knowing only the very best are going to take that next step and join the league.
And it's slammed in by Miller.
Stop.
Now here's Junior, defended by Miller.
Some young players just have that grown man strength. Junior taking it right to the defender.
On offense, here are the Orange. Outside, West. Dennis. Webb covering.
Bro, that's not how to be doing everything, bro.
Outside Miller. Takes the 13-footer. And the Orange get another bucket right there.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Junior. Outside Webb. Junior. And again, UConn with the triple.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow.
Yo.
Outside West.
That's annoying.
Here's the three. And again, it's Syracuse with the three.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. Really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
And I need it out. One more joy.
Live gameplay. The screen is free of anything that we can see.
Here's Banks. Three off the inbound. Thompson pulls it in. Here's Jackson. Pass to Thompson. He tries a three. The shot off that time. Now UConn takes it the other way. Now here's Junior. Here's Murray. Here's Junior outside. Drops in the tray.
Hey, I think the catch and shoot is all about shot preparation and decisiveness. And Junior, no hesitation there.
Here's Jackson. There's a screen by Thompson. That's tipped. Junior with it. There's the triple. The rebound by Powers.
I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
And the shot is good. And here's Junior. Pass to Richards. To the inside. Banks. And Junior throws it down.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Here's Powers. From 10 feet out, the shot will not fall. And it's UConn the other way. Here's Junior. Richards. Junior. He's covered by Thompson.
Hey, what the fuck?
Here's Banks. Count that one.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
Thompson for three. It's rebounded by UConn. Pass to Lowe. Back to Junior. The three. It's off. And so it's UConn easily grabbing this one.
And without question, Junior was the driving force. He set the tone with his energy and effort, and his teammates followed en route to a blowout victory.
And guys, I think we all caught a glimpse of just how special this young man can be. Games like this one will certainly catch the attention of NBA scouts.
And that'll do it. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. So long.
More 2K21 Next Generation live streams.
And leaning fucking. Nope.
Yes, sir. Go. Oh. Why is so big AI on my screen, bro? And I'm literally
Alright, chat, just give me a moment. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'm gonna continue running. Use the prime, man. Let's go. Quick moment, y'all.